Hello everyone and welcome back to more Ratchet Deadlocked. Today, we are going to be making our way back to the planetary transport to go to the next planet, which will be...
Ratchet, planet Stygia is now available for travel.
Planet Stygia, which this level is gonna be rather interesting. You'll all see in a moment. Let's go.
Tonight on Vox, it's a very special episode of Dread Zone. Planet Stygia. It's a world ravaged by continual meteor storms. Why, if not for Stygia's powerful defense shield, the entire planet would be decimated in a matter of hours. But somebody dismantled the shield's power supply. Who would do such a horrible thing to the poor people of Stygia? I don't know, but it sure makes for good reality HV. Stay tuned for the hottest episode of Dread Zone yet. And if you live on Stygia, the last one.
Well, time to save a planet.
Planet Stygia, a beautiful world with pink sand beaches, friendly service, and giant meteor storms pummeling the surface. We're live from the Tempest Control Station thousands of feet above the ground, where powerful meteor shields protect the people below. But not today, because we've turned them off. Can Team Darkstar destroy the jamming devices and save Stygia? Only time will tell in this final round, as the fate of an entire planet rests in their hands.
Let's do this thing. So, Stygia starts off with the Landstalker, which...
You will have to use the Landstalker to destroy the power units on either side of the force field. You must hurry. The people of Stygia are in danger.
Understood, Clank. And trust me, the Landstalker, it's kind of cool that they actually start off a level with the Landstalker. It also kind of shows just how serious the situation is because, well, the fate of an entire planet's at stake here. So, of course, you're going to need the Landstalker. The Landstalker is one of the strongest weapons you've got. And it's also fun to know that the Landstalker as well was normally reserved for, getting to certain situations or kind of disaster situations, such as what happened at Orxon before.
But we've seen Team Darkstar pull through some tight spots before.
So again, I like to bring up that, the Landstalker is used for a lot of disaster situations as well, and or just for getting from one heavily armed area to the next, such as like happened on Catacrom 4 and on Shar. But then on Orxon, it was used for a disaster situation to try and escort people out of, not escort, but save a lot of people who were trapped. And then here to try and, save a whole planet, which is wild. But also, I'd like to mention this as well. We are going to try and go through this whole level without healing, because you get a skill point for doing so. Again, we're at that point in the game where the skill points start becoming a little evil. Yeah. Don't get me wrong, there were some pretty nasty ones earlier on in the game, but these ones are a little rough at this point. But anyway, let's go ahead and start launching every single plasma mortar we have at these guys, because they don't stand a stinking chance against the good old Landstalker. There we go, we got Drop Dead, which I believe you get by destroying a certain amount of drop ships in this level. Yeah, there's quite a few of the dread challenges that they reserved for the Landstalker for this level, which I don't blame them, because, man, this level as a kid always takes me back, because whenever I was a kid... Oh, crud, I healed. I don't know how, but I did. I'm gonna have to redo this level at some point then. Oh, great. It's okay, I like this level, but as a kid, I remember, if I remember correctly, I'd play this level particularly sometimes, on whenever, it was Christmas, whenever I'd be on Christmas break or Thanksgiving break or anything like that. So I have a strong, connection to this one, honestly, just because anytime I play this level, I always look back to being a kid and remembering those nice little breaks that I've had from school and all that. It's just nice, despite how in danger Stygia is. But yeah. Okay, let's get one of our battle bots back up. Get rid of these guys real quick, because I don't know if you get a skill point for killing all the enemies. I don't think you do, but yeah, also these guys just keep on coming. It's kind of wild. Alright, right, there we go. And now we've only got one more thing to destroy, and then we are set. Also, wow, I forgot how many bolts you get for this mission. Very nice. But there we go. First mission complete. I'm gonna have to redo this one because I somehow got healed. Oops.
Oh, talk about bad luck. Team Darkstar has damaged the control tower. The shields are down. The shields are down! Was that too dramatic? Looks like Team Darkstar will have to turn on the shields manually. Too bad that's impossible. They'll need tech box supercomputers and a big silver key. All right, I'm kidding about the key, but wouldn't that be great? It would be fun, wouldn't it?
Yes, it would.
If you can deactivate the lightning collectors, I can manually recalibrate them from here.
All right, let's do this thing. So first things first, I'm just going to turn on the bolts manually because I don't know. There's usually a skill point attached to these ones. I don't know if that's the case for this level because I didn't look beforehand. Because for some reason, I don't know, I didn't feel like it for this level right now. And besides, I love Stygia, and this is going to be a rather, unfortunately short episode compared to the rest. Because Stygia, in my opinion, is probably the shortest planet in this game.
If you miss the swing shot, you will face a painful, horrible death. No pressure, though.
Thank you, Merc. Alright, let's get rid of this other dropship that's coming in. Come on, there we go, that's down. I also forgot to remove the acid mod from the scorpion flail, so we're going to do that really quick. Yep, shock. And yep, we're also going to give you the frost mod. There we go. And we're going to use the dual vipers for this bit, because I always like using the dual vipers for this level. I don't know why, I don't know. It's probably because the dual vipers are still my favorite weapon in this game after all these years. And as the more I play this game, the more I realize just how useful they are. Also, I'm going to shut up for a second because the music for this bit is also really good.
Down. Let's keep up the momentum. We've got a man down, sir.
Yeah, I'd love to mention that Deadlocked, in my opinion, has the best soundtrack in the series. It just does, in my opinion, because despite a lot of the other soundtracks being pretty darn good throughout the series, Deadlocked has always stuck with me, because every track I listen to, I don't know, I just stinking, like, love it no matter what. Even some of, like, the weaker tracks in this game that are just very much ambient and stuff like that. I'd say this... Oh, wow, I've got shocking conclusion as well. Nice, but I'd say despite this game having a semi-ambient soundtrack at times, the times when it strays away from that is really good. So yeah, let's go ahead and turn this bolt crank as well, and we're almost through, which is pretty cool, but yeah, we can't get too cocky though. Because despite that, we still have one more section left, and my health is... Oh my goodness, I almost died! See, I told you, I need to start trying to focus a little bit more and not get cocky, because that's what happens when I get cocky. I almost die, like that. Anyway, let's go ahead and get rid of this execution real quick, because the Arbiter is getting even stronger as time goes on. There we go, another one down. Oh, more dropships, not good. All right, Arbiter, come on, let's get rid of these guys. I hope I can get the Arbiter level 8 in this level, like in this in Stygia. If I can't, then whatever. We still got plenty of time to level these weapons up. But we're done with that. Wow, that was a lot easier than I remember. Dang. But hey, we're done in a moment.
That's it. The dishes are done, sir. Sorry, food can't slang.
I don't have any idea what that means, but every time I can't help but quote it. Every single time I do, like I finish not every single time, but sometimes whenever I finish a complicated task or anything, I'm just like, well, that's it. The dishes are done. Anyway, moving on.
Poor Ratchet, he's got a hover ship with no place to go. After recalibrating the lightning collectors, the next step was to hack the control points on the shield's core. Bingo, bango, the shields are up. Too bad the station's core took a direct hit. Too bad the radiation's everywhere. Too bad I said bingo, bango. Who writes this junk?
Sir, Merc and I will go. You brought us this far. We owe it to you.
We'll hack the core's control points. Just make sure you cover us with the hover ship.
Keep us covered, sir. I don't want to go home in a trash bin.
Understood. Let's make sure that we protect Merc and Green. And on top of that, this is one of the... if you all remember from last episode, I ended up mentioning that these levels really trying to make you care about your battle bots. Well...
How about you, Juanita?
The Lombax does display an amazing ability to escape with his miserable hide intact, Dallas. So disappointing.
Anyway, as I was saying, though, about Merc and Green, where this these next few levels really make you want to appreciate them because, for this level, if you don't protect them, they, I mean, obviously you have to protect them, but it brings up that, hey, this is actually really dangerous for them to do this because they're going to get constantly bombarded by enemies no matter what, so you need to protect them more than ever this time. And on top of that, it also gives you sentiment because these are some of the last, even though they weren't Al's creations, Al still cared a lot about Merc and Green, and you want to keep them protected because, well, Al's fate is currently uncertain, and if so, those two are some of the last, remnants of his creations, or what he's capable of. So you want to make sure that they survive. I've always had quite an emotional attachment to this level because of those reasons, and it's one of the many reasons why I love Merc and Green. They're some of my favorite characters in Ratchet & Clank for multiple reasons, on top of them being just absolutely hilarious. So yeah, I don't know, Stygia and the next level coming up just really make you appreciate them even more. Especially because, you know, you don't have them for this one. Well, kind of.
You can't stop a leatherneck. We adapt and survive.
And there we go. Heck yeah, that went really well. On to the final level for Stygia.
Oh no! Dread Zone has launched an all-out assault on the shield generator. If Team Darkstar doesn't fend off the attack, the people of Stygia will be flattened like a pancake with syrup, with butter, and a little orange garnish. Oh no! Can I have breakfast for dinner, or is that just weird? Oh, right. Stygia, Team Darkstar, and Dread Zone bad guys. I'm on it.
My gosh, I love this. Stygia probably has the best dialogue in this game from Dallas. He is so stinking funny here. Anyway, what you gotta do is just fend off wave after wave of enemies in these little corridors here. And honestly, use the Hollow Shield Launcher. The Hollow Shield Launcher is perfect for this level because it just keeps you defended no matter what and stops enemies in their tracks from it just stops enemies in their tracks from hitting you. It's really good for this level. Anyway, moving on, there's another wave coming in from over here, so let's get some Hollow Shields going over here, start firing a little bit. Very nice. Awesome. Let's keep launching some more Arbiter shots at these guys, because the Arbiter is also really good for this level. You could use the Scorpion Flail if you really want to, and also the Fusion Rifle, but I'm giving the Fusion Rifle a break, and the Scorpion Flail, I don't want to risk it for now. Probably use it later, but at this point, I'm good. Also, those dropships will just bail after a while. I don't know why. Anyway, let's go also use the Dual Vipers against these guys, because even though the Dual Vipers aren't the best for this level, they're still pretty good. Oh, wow, we got a skill point. I didn't see which one it was, though. But anyway, let's go launch that and start firing at the dropship. There we go. Oh, gosh dang, I got hit. Okay, we're good. We're fine. We're good. And we're done. Yeah, Stygia is really short. That's actually it for the planets. But hey, we got 5 of the skill points. And we're only 14 minutes into the episode. Probably less if I cut out anything, but wow. So now that we are done with that, we got a lot of skill points that we gotta get done. So first of all, oh lord, we got a lot of stuff we gotta do for this one. So oh my goodness, what? Use the wrench to kill 5 executioners? Are they mad? Alright, let's get this over with. To get the skill point all mixed up, you need to keep 5 enemies brainwashed at once using the Brainwash mod. Fun fact, if you use the Dual Vipers with the Brainwash mod and just do like 1 or 2 shots on a Swarmer, it won't actually kill it and automatically brainwash the thing, so that's just an easier way for you to get this mod. Or not mod, but skill points. Yeah. To get the skill point Basham, you need to kill 25 enemies with a Scorpion Flail in 45 seconds. I'd say the 2nd level or the 4th level for Stygia are the best ones for this one because of how many enemies there are for it. To get the skill point Hot Seat, you need to use the Napalm mod to ignite 3 executioners. Pretty simple.
Hey guys, Future Gabriel here. Just wanted to mention that I can't believe I forgot to include this one in my initial recording, but to get the skill point low blow, you need to kill 5 executioners with the wrench. This is far easier said than done. I don't like this skill point. The skill point took for me forever to get. So be really careful when trying to get this one.
To get the skill point strange changes, you need to use the morph mod to morph 20 enemies. Again, pretty simple. To get the skill point superhero, you need to complete any challenge without taking damage. This one is easier said than done, but if you play your cards right and on the 4th level, you'll be able to get this one. To get the skill point payback, you need to kill 10 enemies in 60 seconds with the fusion rifle. Given how powerful the fusion rifle is, this is easy. To get the skill point ravaged, you need to kill 40 enemies with 6 different mods. I recommend just giving each of your weapons a mod, putting 3 of them in a quick select, and once you know you've killed enemies with 3 of them, swap out for another 3 and just kill the rest of the enemies with those 3 weapons. To get the skill point Electrical Storm, you need to kill 10 of the cycloids using the shock mod. Pretty simple, especially if you use the fusion rifle on them. Finally, we got Clean Sweep, which you get by using the magma cannon to kill 20 enemies in a row. For some reason, the prompt for this did not show up whenever I got it. I don't know why. So I was just running around confused for a little bit without realizing I got it. Yeah. But anyway, guys, that is where we're going to end off this episode of Ratchet Deadlocked. I know it was rather short this time around, but to be fair, Stygia is a rather short planet. So next time, we're going to be going to the Meraxis Prison, which is probably my favorite level in the game because it's a massive prison break. Yeah, it's going to be great. So thank you all so much for watching, and have a good day, guys. Bye!